Great Mills High School in Great Mills, Maryland. It's actually my high school. I hadn't been there in 22 years. That's where I graduated from. So that was pretty surreal.
Looks so good.
When I got there, I didn't recognize the school, and my old principal came out to see me speak, and my drummer, Todd Friend, who's from there, his parents came out.
Yeah, this is my story. I graduated in 1988. I moved to New York. I followed my heart, and I've traveled the world and changed many people's lives. And I'm just here to let you know you guys can do the exact same thing.
It's just cool to go back to your school and let them know that, you know, since I graduated from here, I moved to New York City all by myself, started this music thing, and here I am back at the school.
That's my bag. And you know, when I moved to Southern Maryland from the city, you know, there was a lot of racism here back then.
When I moved there from Newport, Rhode Island, it was Southern Maryland like in the 80s, and it was extremely racism. It's extremely segregated still, and I have "End Racism" tattooed on my back.
The number one thing my mom said, never judge anybody by the color of their skin, how they look, and that's in my heart. That's how I feel. Racism is not tolerated. And everybody agrees with that, correct?
But it was cool to be able to speak about that, because that was something that bothered me as a kid and inspired me to get this tattoo.
He was friendly in his approach. He shared his family history, his personal history, and I think that just his approach and the shared history was very quickly made him able to connect with students. It wasn't coming in a lecturing from on high type of format that often speakers like this can come from. He was coming from he drew from his common experiences with these students, similar things that had happened to him in his background, and he told the absolute truth.
And I talked about that at school and growing up here, being like the first skate punk, kind of moving to this town.
When I first moved, we first moved to Maryland, there was nobody skating here. We were like the freaks. You know, I had like a mohawk, checker pants, Converse, safety pins in my clothes. We were like kind of wild kids from the city.
So this skateboard right here, Jim Thiebaud from Real Skateboards reached out to me about being part of One Life, One Chance. And you know, skateboarding was a big part of my life when I was a kid. Like, I wanted to be a professional skater. Pretty cool.
But skateboarding single-handedly kept me away from any peer pressure in high school here. People would make fun of me, say Toby Morse needs a girlfriend, Toby's gonna date his skateboard, he's gonna take his skateboard to the prom. You know, I got made fun of for being myself. But it's because of that I am where I am right now, right?
So having my own skateboard, you know, this many years later in my life and I'm still skating, is a huge honor for me, especially from Real Skateboards. And I'm completely honored and I'm flattered, and, you know, it just feels good because this piece of wood right here, man, it really had a lot to do with my teenage years. So I want to definitely thank Jim and Real for supporting One Life, One Chance and have my own skateboard, and for Actions Realized.
It's awesome to have someone come back with such a positive message from the same school. He can relate to the students. I also am someone who doesn't use alcohol, doesn't use drugs, never have, never did. But when a teacher says it to a student, it's not nearly as impactful as somebody who's out in the quote-unquote real world, somebody who's involved in the entertainment industry, somebody that they look up to. To have that person tell them the exact same thing, they can be themselves and they don't have to use drugs, they don't have to use alcohol. To be able to be what they want to be, it's priceless. The message is absolutely priceless.